right, Joy, we got to talk about getting it together in the morning, because instead of sitting there and thinking, I don't want to do this, I don't know what to wear, you say we need to put pleasure at the forefront of dressing. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I think the reason why we struggle to get dressed is, like you were saying earlier, we have these closets full of clothes, and then we don't know what we want to wear. We start wearing the same thing over and over again, so we're recycling outfits, but they don't actually express who we are, so then that creates more stress, and then it taps into our confidence, taking it down a notch. So then the whole process doesn't feel pleasurable or enjoyable. And we want, yes, we want the pleasure when we get dressed in the morning.
We get into a uniform.
Yeah.
So I know my work uniform, I come in every day in leggings and sneakers, and it's only because it's easy and I know it's going to work. But you can blow that out of the water if you start thinking about things differently. How should we think about getting dressed?
Yeah, so what I think is that we need to start thinking about our pleasure first. So we can try to block out the noise that's out there about what you should look like, what you're supposed to wear, what you're supposed to have in your closet, and really focus inwards and ask yourself, what do I like? What lights me up? What's going to bring me joy? How am I going to light up today? And I think the way to do it is through our senses and doing it sensually. So we're talking about tapping into,
sensually,
your sense of smell, your touch, what things look like. We're bringing in the beauty. We want this to be pleasurable, and it can be a ritual.
See, I'm smiling already because that makes me so happy. I think that romanticizing every aspect of your life. I'm not talking about toxic positivity. I'm just saying, if you're going to have to do it every day, like when I'm doing the dishes, I pop AirPods in, listen to music. All of a sudden, the joy has been upped. So when I'm getting dressed in the morning, I do try and have music on. It makes me feel good. I do have scented candles that I will light every once in a while. Treat it almost like the pregame when you're going out with your girlfriends.
Exactly.
Remember we used to do that in our 20s?
Yes, exactly.
Do that now on an everyday basis.
It can be an everyday thing, and I even like to use the word adornment instead of getting dressed, because I feel like there's an elevation happening that's like queen vibes. We're stepping into more of a goddess, like superstar boss, whatever speaks to you, feeling. So we start by setting the space. You want your space to feel really good. So I love to play music, you love to play music, so we put music on in the morning, and that just starts to get us out of our heads, into our bodies, expressing ourselves, maybe moving a little bit. If we want to tap into...
What's that I hear? Is it time to get dressed?
Yes.
Yes, let's adorn, shall we?
Make it fun.
Yeah.
You can light candles, you can light incense, so you have a beautiful aroma in your space.
I wish my closet looked like this, though.
Right,
This helps, though, if you do sort of display your things beautifully. So we have the sound happening in terms of the music.
We have the smell.
We have the smell in terms of the candles.
Right. We haven't even gotten to the clothes yet.
Right? We're not even there yet.
So we're still into the, getting into that feel-good, juicy place. I love using a body oil on my skin when I come out of the shower, because it feels incredibly sensual against the skin. And what I suggest is putting a little bit of intention into it. So this is your opportunity to love up on your body. You want it to, you want to appreciate your body. You want to give it some TLC and love. I even will say, kiss your two hands, and then start to rub it in, and you might want to say something like, I am beautiful and I'm divine.
Oh, that's nice.
I love you, to your body, because we say a lot of things to our body that aren't loving.
Absolutely.
Another thing to do is fragrance and perfume. So again, what smells good to you? This is lavender and poetry. It's a beautiful brand that works with essential oils.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So we're tapping into our senses. We've talked about smell, touch with the body oil. Now, sight. Are you someone who lights up when you see color? I think you are, right?
What gives you that impression? I don't. I totally am.
So this lights me up. It makes me feel like a lady of leisure. I love the feel of the silk against my skin.
Beautiful. I don't want to touch it with the oil, but it's gorgeous.
You might be someone who loves black, though, and black brings out your edgy, bolder side. It doesn't have to be boring. It just has to speak to who you are. It has to help you express yourself. Or maybe it's neutrals.
Beautiful. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know who you are. You know what makes you light up and makes you sort of want to put something on.
Yep.
Speaking of that, the way things feel.
Yeah. So whether it's a cashmere that feels really nice and soft against the skin, or a beautiful silk that makes you feel maybe luxurious and expensive, it really doesn't matter. Again, it comes back to what lights you up, what's going to get you into that feel-good place.
Yeah.
Because when we're in a feel-good place, where our energy is more magnetic, it's more attractive, and we're more likely to draw in more of what we want in our lives.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you go out there and you have the confidence and you nail it, right?
Yeah.
One thing I saw that I thought was really a beautiful sentiment was stop dressing based on,
Yes.
you already mentioned the rules,
Yeah.
but stop finding things that are supposed to be just figure flattering. It's always about figure flattering, figure flattering. You know what? Throw that out. Put on what you like.
Yeah.
If you've been told you should only wear peplum, you can break out of that box. If you've been told only a skinny silhouette, you can do flowy.
Yes.
If it makes you happy, put it on.
Exactly.
Don't worry so much about it.
It's like ignore the noise,
Yes.
tune in to what brings you pleasure first. That's
Yes.
such a game changer.
It is.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm smelling good things and I'm hearing music,
Yes.
so it's a vibe.
It already feels good.
It feels
already feels good. We haven't
good.
even gotten dressed yet. It
Right?
feels good.
Thank you, Joy.